Welcome back to All Rap No Cap right here on YouTube. First up, we got Meek Mill versus DJ Akedemiks. So DJ Akedemiks posted basically some negative stuff about Meek Mill, and like if you guys follow DJ Akedemiks, you know that DJ Akedemiks is trolling with 6ix9ine against Meek Mill. Whatever Meek does, 6ix9ine trolls him, and then Akedemiks posts the shit on his page, but he basically doesn't promote a lot of the positive stuff Meek Mill does. And I want to say, like, DJ Akedemiks, like a lot of stuff like he does is he does it for clout. He's like a clout chaser, and that's why him and obviously 6ix9ine are probably friends, because they do a lot of clout chasing. Like, a lot of negative stuff comes from DJ Akedemiks' page about hip hop. If you guys think about it, like the whole Chirac thing that he had on YouTube, like back in the day when people used to watch DJ Akedemiks for that, like that was like basically him highlighting like all the negative stuff. And like you can listen to all of Lil Durk, Lil Reese, and so many other Chicago artists. Like, they talk about how he would highlight all of the negative stuff, the killing, the dissing, and a lot of that stuff, but he would never really highlight the music that they would be doing. And like I feel like Meek Mill just basically had enough with DJ Akedemiks and the trolling and like doing so much stuff to hurt the culture as opposed to trying to help the culture. Now I feel like he thinks he's helping the culture by posting Meek Mill and like posting some of the stuff he posts, but some of the things that DJ Akedemiks do post, I feel like he can miss out on. And the culture right now is, as hip hop and whole, I feel like it's going down the drain when it comes to like what is being put out there. I feel like when it comes to pop music, Ariana Grande, like a lot of these other pop artists, like it isn't as negative. It's not negative, but when it comes down to hip hop, like everything almost is always negative. And I feel like hip hop does like a lot for the community, a lot for the people. They do a lot of give backs, but you don't see that because people like DJ Akedemiks who focus on a lot of the negative stuff. So I could see Meek Mill not want him to post anymore. I know Akedemiks said something about this is like the second time Meek Mill did it, but Meek Mill just need to stick by his guns. Like, bro, I don't want you to post anything about me on your page, and don't do it. Don't do it anymore. And Meek, as a street dude, I respect what you're doing, and you just gotta keep it up, bro. Like, you honestly don't need DJ Akedemiks, because before DJ Akedemiks was out, we had Meek Mill. You understand? Like, a lot of the stuff we been at, you Meek, like the streets respect you still up to this day, and you don't have to give a shit what DJ Akedemiks posts. Fuck both 6ix9ine and DJ Akedemiks. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, come on, bro, you got this. And we're gonna move on to our next topic. Speaking on Drake, we're gonna speak about Drake and Swizz Beatz. So apparently Swizz Beatz, he went on a radio show or wherever he went, and he was talking to Busta Rhymes, I think, and basically he was dissing Drake, talking about how Drake is a pussy, and if there was real beef, like he would shoot his plane out the sky and shit like that or whatever. And then he came back like maybe like the following day or whatever and apologized, and Chubbs, who's Drake's homie or whatever, was like, no bro, like whenever you see pussies on site basically. And in the rap game, I feel like it's a lot of you say something one moment and then you retract your statement the next moment. So you can't fault OVO, Drake's crew, for feeling some type of way that you said something and you want to take it back. Like, you already said it. Like, if you said it in public, like, you can't take it back. Like, if you said it behind closed doors and you were speaking to somebody, that's cool. But when you say something like that and like you know everybody's gonna hear it, like for Drake just to accept an apology, like that makes him look like more of a pussy or whatever. And I feel like that's not the case, but image, you understand? So Swizz Beatz, being a guy that I look up to, like I would never expect him to do something like that. And like at this time, like that was so left field. Like everybody's thinking like, where is this shit coming from between Swizz Beatz and Drake? Well, really Swizz Beatz, because Drake hasn't said anything. So I feel like Swizz Beatz, like, we're gonna need like a better apology than that shit, because like you're an OG and like you know better. you know better. So therefore, you gotta come with a little bit more better than that. So moving on. Next topic we're gonna talk about. Well, I want to talk about Trey Savage from the Glow Gang. Rest in peace, Trey Savage. He was a member of Chief Keef's GB label, and I just want to say rest in peace to Trey Savage. He was definitely a good rapper. I remember back in the day, like when I really was on that Chief Keef wave, Lil Durk, Lil Reese, GB, Capo, like Big Glow, all of that stuff. Like I listened to every single one of the artists ball out, and you know I was definitely a fan. And to see that he passed, like that's very sad. And I hope like his family members and the real people in his family, I hope they get peace, and I hope they find justice, and I hope they find the killer. We pray to God that they find the killer that shot him. And on another note, but almost same topic, like I want to speak about like what happened to GB. Like you really don't hear about GB, about the artists that he had, like Tarantino, Ball Out, like Tato, like you barely hear any music from them. And then like I feel like Chief Keef is like is constantly working, but I feel like his artists, like they are not as passionate, or they are not as focused as him when it comes to like releasing music. Like everybody know Chief Keef has label problems or whatever. Like that's a known fact. But like his own label, the GB label, I feel like the artists that he has on it, like back in the day, like maybe I wouldn't even say back in the day, like but 3, 4, 5 years ago, like the artists were more working, they was more pushing out. Like I don't know what's the difference between then and now, but it seems like GB has definitely fallen off. Like rest in peace Capo. Like before he passed, like I feel like he would have been as big as Keef. He probably would have been on the same level as Lil Herb, on like some of the other Chicago artists that came after Keef. I feel like Capo would have been another big artist. And everybody know SD left the label, and rest in peace Big Glow. Big Glow died. So it's like a lot of stuff that went on in the GB camp that I guess we didn't know about. But I feel like I just had to speak on it. I probably should have made a separate video, but anyway, I probably still will. But let's just keep on top. We're gonna talk about GB. Like, what do you guys think happened to GB? You can comment down below. Let me know like what's the problem with the label, the fact that we don't get to see the artists as much as we want to, or we don't get to hear the music as much as we want to. Like I feel like Tato still has like a buzz, like people still care about what Tato has to say, and like Ball Out. I feel with some grind, like some grind work, like if he does more videos and more singles, like where we can actually see him, and even more like social media presence, like I feel like Ball Out could be another big name artist. I also thought Ball Out would have been very big. Same thing. We don't know what happened, so I can't even say. But shout out to GB. Rest in peace Trey Savage. Rest in peace Capo. Rest in peace Big Glow, and any other artists that has passed from the label. But I want to see GB get back on the map. You guys let me know what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. All rap, no cap, right here on YouTube. Now I'm trying to shoot up my subscribers, so you guys make sure you subscribe. You want to make sure you, come on, help me out. I'm trying to get up to 1 million. I'm trying to get those views, and then we can take over the narrative. We can be that person in the spotlight, not DJ Akedemiks, who's only posting about 6ix9ine and like a lot of trolling shit. I'm pretty sure everybody doesn't want to hear 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine. Like you want to hear other stuff. So you guys let me know what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel right here on YouTube.